Hey, this is Nat, and we're off our couch here at Disney Springs, Disney's premier shopping, entertainment, and dining district in Lake Buena Vista, Florida, for another round of dessert hopping. Yes, this is our third round of dessert hopping. Dessert hopping is when you peruse the different areas of Disney Springs in search of delicious desserts. So far, we've enjoyed nearly half-pound cookies from Gideon's Bakehouse, flavorful churros from Sunshine Churros, cupcakes from Sprinkles, and lots more. Our earlier dessert hopping videos are in the description box, and after seeing the newer offerings available here at Disney Springs on social media, plus already having some places we've been wanting to try, we just could not help ourselves. We had to get back out here for another round of dessert hopping. So we have 5 more great places for desserts in Disney Springs. So if you're a dessert lover, let us know your thoughts as we eat along. Subscribe also if you yet to do so, because we love to explore Disney Springs and share fun things to do and fantastic places to eat. So right now we're walking past Rainforest Cafe, watching the volcano erupt on our way to our first stop, Goofy's Candy Company. If the store is named after a character with the personality, quirkiness, and boldness of Goofy, then this store needs to represent. I can smell sugar as soon as we crack the door open, and there are so many goodies in this store. I do feel Goofy has been well represented. And not just with the treats that cover the store from top to bottom, check out all the personality within this candy shop. Here's the store logo made of jelly beans, heaping mounds of sprinkles in bowls, and in light bulbs, huge candy displayed on the top shelves, a wacky mirror, that's a must in a candy store, right? And just all of the bright colors and character within this shop. And here are Goofy's rules. I wonder what it would be like working for Goofy. Some of these rules are no nonsense, and some of them are pretty goofy. Like, don't use the taffy as a pillow while sleeping on the job. Switching gears and checking out what we came here for, looking at all the goodies and desserts. You'll find varieties of popcorn, Mickey-shaped Rice Krispie treats, frosted pretzels. I've actually banned myself from those. I have zero willpower when it comes to frosted pretzels. So moving right along, there are cookies galore, taffy, a whole wall of candy to choose from, cotton candy made right in the store, plus lots more. Also, there's a bakery case that has pastries and other delicious treats. There are some 50th anniversary candied apples and cupcakes within the bakery case. And what's really special about this store, besides the variety, is the ability to customize your own treat. You can choose to create your very own custom caramel apple with marshmallow ears, Mickey Crisp rice cereal treats, red velvet or chocolate cake pop with marshmallow ears, or a marshmallow. No, you just can't go anywhere and have a treat made to order. So we're excited to start filling in this sheet and creating our very own dessert. There's lots of tempting choices here, but nothing more tempting than a cake pop as far as I'm concerned. Plus, the cake pop has marshmallow ears. I'm going with red velvet over chocolate. For the dip, white chocolate rather than milk chocolate. And the treat comes with 1 topping, but I like to make this treat even more personalized, so I'm doing 2 toppings. Chocolate drops and Oreo cookie crumbs. This is such a cool experience watching these cake pops come into their full potential. I feel like this Mickey red velvet cake pop is getting a full spa treatment. Look at it just basking in that container full of chocolate drops. I'm a little jealous actually. While we're watching these cake pops receive the royal treatment, definitely let us know which route you would have gone with your customization. The treat, the dipping flavor, the toppings, and if you've done this before, tell us what you created and if you liked it or how much you liked it. So you can see that our cake pop has now made it to the Oreo cookie crumb soak of the treatment, but it looks like that's just for the back, and the cast member is still adding more chocolate drops to the front. Isn't that wonderful? So now I can hear my name being called, and here it is, my very own cake pop. Mostly, I had to share some with London. Here's the fabulous chocolate drop side and the oh so fabulous Oreo cookie crumb side as well. And a few chocolate drops still made it over to this side. I really love how the cast members make sure these treats are loaded with toppings. Here's a picture of the cake pop without the ear because I want you all to see the cake because it is so moist, like melt in your mouth moist. London and I are both carrying on about how delicious this is. The Disney World annual pass holder discount of 10% applies here. That's enough of an excuse or incentive for us to come back because I'm in love with this. I want another red velvet cake pop. Plus, I want to try more. We did pick up a 50th anniversary sprinkle cookie from the display case too. Big enough for all of us to share because honestly, the serving size for the cake pop is one. A minimum of 1 serving per person, preferably 2. I made that up, but it's true. Anyways, the cookie is perfect for sharing in our opinion. It's soft. It has a faint lemon flavor also, at least to me. It is time for our next stop here at Disney Springs, and I'm looking forward to these flavors. We've been looking forward to trying the unique flavors here at Salt and Straw for quite some time now. We were here at Disney Springs multiple times while it was still under construction. It opened in April of this year, and we're excited to have a chance to try it now. And you're free to sample as many different flavors as you like, which is good. Allows you to be adventurous without the risk of trying a flavor you may not really enjoy, or worse, miss out on trying a brand new flavor that could have been the one that you've been searching for your entire life. There are classic flavors that are on the menu normally, and limited edition flavors come out about every month. There are always at least 3 vegan ice cream choices available, and the last chance scoops are limited edition flavors that are still available but in limited supply. You can see we get to try out the flavors with real spoons, which I like. Feels special and it's less wasteful, especially when you're trying so many different flavors. I like the fact that you can split a scoop too. That option is on the menu. Really helpful when it's just too hard to pick one. Luckily, there's 4 of us. We all are getting a different scoop, so we have 4 different flavors to try and talk about. There's plenty of seating available across the way from Salt and Straw, but we have to move fast because this ice cream is melting. I'll start with mine. I have the sea salt with caramel ribbons. This is a classic flavor for obvious reasons. It's absolutely amazingly delicious. The sea salt and caramel are both standouts, yet still equal, like a power couple. My daughter has the chocolate gooey brownie. This was the first sample I tried since I'm a chocoholic, a proud one in fact. I thought this would be the one for me, but I didn't really care for it. My daughter loves it, so if you try it, tell us what you think. This is a classic flavor also. Another classic flavor, well, we all got classic flavors. This is Panther Coffee Chocolate Tres Leches. Wow, that's a long name. Imagine texting that ice cream to someone to pick it up for you at the grocery store. A lot of room for autocorrect errors there. Anyways, this is London's pick, a recommendation directly from the employee generously serving up those samples, and the coffee flavor is on point. It's delicious. So delicious you'll remember the name of this one. It's a long name, but you'll remember. Lastly, I have my son's choice cinnamon snickerdoodle. I really thought he would go with one of the limited edition flavors because he enjoys some really different flavor combinations. But he chose a classic flavor as well, and it's good. Another hit. The cinnamon flavor is absolutely fantastic, and the snickerdoodle makes this ice cream a superb union. Have a little fun, well, a little more fun, and grab a waffle cone to use as an edible spoon for your ice cream. These waffle cones are so good, and we saw that they come with the flight, but the flight isn't on the menu. We didn't see it on the menu during our visit. We were told it's no longer available. So we just ordered one, and we highly recommend it. Time for another new spot here at Disney Springs, serving up more cold deliciousness. We're at Swirls on the Water. I've been seeing this incredible, tasty looking works of art all over Instagram, and we're finally here to try it for ourselves. Swirls on the Water's menu features a full lineup of Dole Whip treats, including some alcoholic choices. In order for us to try more, we're getting a Dole Whip flight. Yes, we were able to get our flight this time, and oh, is it beautiful. A couple of warnings, words of caution before we get into the good stuff. These fancy cute plastic glass holders are flimsy. I've seen 2 people's Dole Whips come crashing down to the ground as we've been sitting here. As soon as they walked away from the kiosk, they didn't even get a bite in. Yes, it was a tragedy. It's one of the saddest sights I've seen in my life. I wish I could unsee it. So move fast but carefully with these delicate beauties. Okay, so let's move on. Let's start talking about these Doles because the current tragedy that we're facing right now, these Doles are melting away fast. From right to left, we have purple cheesecake and strawberry, pineapple and vanilla, and then lemon and blue butter cookie. These are adorable, delicious, and messy. My son and I like the middle one the most, the pineapple and vanilla. My daughter seems to be fixated on the purple cheesecake and strawberry. That one's her favorite. London seems to be having the strongest reaction to the purple cheesecake and strawberry flavor also. Not to leave out the lemon and blue butter cookie. It is tasty, and how cute is this cookie? I'm glad there were 4 of us attacking this flight. If it had been just London and I, it would have looked like we were painting a bright, beautiful painting in our holder rather than eating a dessert. We're going to keep the ice cream theme going and the teamwork going too, because we're making our way to the next stop on this 3rd round of dessert hopping at Disney Springs Marketplace Snacks. We're super excited for this one too. These bubble waffles have been all over Instagram also for good reason. They are so cute. I bet they're good too. We're about to find out. The challenge right now is deciding which one to try. They're all the same price, $8.99. So the price doesn't really affect the decision making. So who should we pick? Mickey, Minnie, Goofy, Pluto, or Donald? They're all really different as far as the ingredients are concerned. They're all really cute and themed distinctively for each character. We do need something we'll all eat since we're sharing, so we decided to go with Mickey. And oh no, we're losing some of our white chocolate crisp pearls already. It's the Dole Whip tragedy happening all over again. So let's hurry up and talk about this bubble sundae in detail because there's more going on than what was advertised on the menu, and we like that. So we were expecting the vanilla ice cream, hot fudge, cookie crumbles, and white chocolate crisp pearls, but the Pocky sticks, they are in the picture but not listed on the menu. That did take us by surprise, as well as the Oreos too. This is really big. We ran into someone here at Disney Springs who told us they bought individual sundaes for themselves and also for their 2 kids, and the youngest didn't even make it halfway through his sundae. This is definitely shareable. I couldn't imagine eating this all by myself. It is good enough to, don't get me wrong, but I wouldn't want to. I do have my limits. We're taking a closer look at the bubble waffle and look at all of the Mickeys. So detailed, and the bubble waffle is so good too. It's soft and mildly sweet. Between the 3 of us, we did not finish this. We came close, and maybe we would have completed it if London wasn't at our final stop during this round of dessert hopping, Ghiradelli Chocolate Company, picking up our last treat. We've been to Ghirardelli Square in San Francisco and had some delicious ice cream treats there. Surprisingly, this is our first time getting a chance to try a treat at Ghirardelli here in Disney Springs. So London is picking up a frozen hot cocoa. What a tasty contradiction. London has this frozen hot cocoa made with almond milk, and he was able to use his Disney World Pass holder discount also. London is describing this drink as a piece of heaven, like an elixir of frozen Ghirardelli chocolate. He's even saying this may be his favorite dessert here at Disney Springs, which is a very bold statement. We've had some extraordinarily yummy treats here in the first 3 rounds of dessert hopping so far, so I'm not sure what to think about that. Tell me what you think. Have you had the frozen cocoa? What else have you had at Ghirardelli Chocolate Company? And what other desserts have you had at Disney Springs? And what do you recommend we try? We welcome all suggestions and recommendations. We'd love to do another round of dessert hopping. We're even thinking about doing a best of, highlighting our favorites from these dessert hopping rounds and upcoming rounds. So please give us your thoughts. Thanks so much for joining us this video at Disney Springs, and please join us next week in Orlando as we explore the entertainment and culinary wonder of Mickey D's. Yeah, I did say Mickey D's, but it's not just your typical McDonald's. This is Epic McDonald's. Epic McDonald's is a 2-story McDonald's with an arcade play area and not the normal fare you expect to get on your typical fast food run. So join us next video, please subscribe, and let's check out the unexpected together. As always, thanks so much for getting off the couch with us. Thanks for joining us here at Disney Springs for another round of dessert hopping. Thanks so much for all the likes, comments, suggestions, and shares. We love talking with all of you, and we appreciate you taking the time to come along with us and sharing your thoughts. Thank you so much. Until next week, please click on the video to see another one of our experiences. Thanks for watching.